we were helping startups after the Silicon Valley bank crash, and we were trying to help startups move their debt. It's easy to move an account these days, but moving your debt's much harder. And we were watching them hit a ton of friction in the process.
It's
Having
another reason to stay away from venture debt.
yeah, exactly. So I think Joshua and I just asked the question of like, can this be automated? And so I went really, really deep. I put my engineering coding hat back on, and I started spending time just going really, really deep on, can this be automated? And so I started
And
going,
what was this?
well, the activity of initiating kind of a commercial loan with a bank requires you providing a ton of information about your company. From the bank's perspective, they take that and then they have to learn so much more about the market, all the things that could affect repayment of that loan. And they're trying to come up with, kind of a risk score on that business. And it's that activity at the bank, it creates a pipeline. And like any pipeline, there's people sitting in that pipeline doing the work, and it just creates a stack. So banks are kind of throttled, on the commercial lending side by how many loans they can move through that stack. And the challenge for certain types of commercial lending is that there's like an early assessment process when they're working with you, the business, but they have to do almost all of the underwriting up front. It's kind of the mini underwriting, and it just takes forever. And so we just asked the question, like, can we do that with AI? Can we actually gather the data with AI, parse the data, go from the documents where most of this data sits to something a bit more useful, and just kind of digitally transform that entire process? And so the answer was yes.